Welcome, everybody, to another edition of I'll Hang Up and Listen. I am your host, Duane. Sorry for the terrible lighting in here. Hold on. Let me fix that. Let me just fix that. We want to make sure this is good, right? So, yeah. So, obviously, and a lot of technical issues here. A lot of technical issues. Which is ironic because the Sabres are having a lot of issues as well. So what a day for kicking Sabres fans while we're down, right? So just to give you guys just a idea of why I decided to hop in here live with you, if you couldn't tell from the title, is there was a billboard made today in New York, a billboard where Rangers, the insufferable fan base they've been for the past few months, seem to think that they can just kick us while we're down and just really just twist the knife, rub salt in the wound. We don't know that we suck enough already as it is. They need to keep reminding us that, you guys are a train wreck. Jack Eichel wants out. Trade Jack Eichel. Not like we're already thinking about this every day, and it's already big enough embarrassment enough as it is. Now you put up a fucking billboard because that's the mature thing to do, right? I get it. Sometimes it's fun to make fun of people's sports teams. I totally get it. Sometimes it's a great thing to do. I love ripping on the Maple Leafs. We all know that. I absolutely take utter enjoyment in ripping on the Maple Leafs. Always have, always will. But to put up to waste that kind of money on a billboard, and just to give you guys an idea of what we're looking at and what was paid for by some podcast in New York, whatever it is, I think their handles on here. Just to give you guys a quick look, this is the billboard that was made. Hashtag free Jack. Obviously, so creative. Jack's hair on top of a buffalo. Aren't trade requests a pain in the neck? Well, that's where you're wrong because he's never actually flat out requested a trade. It's never been actually reported that he's requested a trade. Regardless of what his agent statement said, that they were told that he would be traded. Jack Eichel has never actually come out and requested a trade. That's a fact. That's not me. I'm assuming he wants a trade, but he's never publicly made it known, and neither has his agent, that they want out of Buffalo, that they're requesting a trade. That trade request made. So that needs just to stop right here and right now. That just needs to stop. To come from a fan base as delusional as the New York Rangers, who flat out think that their entire roster outside of Fox is absolutely untouchable, is hilarious to me. So fucking funny that you guys can sit here and put up billboards and think, I hope Buffalo doesn't deal with you now just straight out of principle and spite for that billboard. Because that is insanity. This isn't having fun. This isn't poking fun or trying to, it's dragged on long enough, this Eichel saga. No, that's not what this is. This is you guys being a bunch of douchebags and trying to rub salt in the wound. You don't think that we know we suck? Oh, trust me, we know we suck. We've known for quite some time we suck. We joke about it all the time on Twitter. It's a known fact that we all know and believe that we suck. I went on a rant a year and a half ago about how much we suck, and it went viral and caught national sports hockey attention, which made it even worse. As much as the message was correct, it made it even worse. So to sit here and to make a billboard, to rub salt in the wound, to twist that knife, where do you think that's going to get you? Where? Honest to God, where do you guys think that is going to get you in this whole process of trying to trade for Jack Eichel? What on earth do you think that's going to get you? And it was made by at Ryan Mead. Buffalo, the time has come. Starting today for the next 2 weeks in honor of our 300th episode. Cool. Blue Shirts Breakaway. That's the podcast you shouldn't listen to. has purchased a billboard on the I-190 next to the Buffalo Sabres. Oh, it's actually in Buffalo. Wow, okay. I didn't even know it was in fucking Buffalo. I thought this was in New York. You purchased this in Buffalo, demanding an Eichel trade. We all want this Jack Eichel saga to end. No. Wow. This is in Buffalo? I didn't even know this was in Buffalo. Oh, have me on your podcast. Please have me on your podcast. This is me asking you. I am asking you, Ryan Mead, for your 300th episode or your 301st episode, have me on your podcast. I am begging you. Bring me on. Bring me on. Because if you thought you saw anger a year and a half ago, have me on your podcast. I dare you. Dare you. Bring me on. You guys have a lot of nerve to purchase a fucking billboard in Buffalo, New York with that garbage on it. A lot of nerve. Because I forgot, outside of the Giants, you guys had so much fucking success over there in New York outside of the Giants, right? So much success to brag about, and you have all the right in the world to rub salt in the wound of the Buffalo Sabres because you think that you're entitled, some sort of blind entitlement to Jack Eichel. Oh, just trade him to us already. No, that's not how it works. No. Especially for your delusional fan base who seriously thinks that players like Capo Caco are untouchable. A guy who, thank you to our buddy at Matt Kopnak, you need to add Lafreniere's rookie season with Capo Caco's career, not just one last season, career stats in order to even touch Jack Eichel's rookie season. But yeah, we're the delusional ones, right? Sabres fans are the delusional ones. Totally. But yeah, we should just be expected to give you Jack Eichel for whatever you deem fit because of. Please have me on. Have me on. I beg you, have me on. Like, this is just insanity. Like, and the shirt, if this is the one you're talking about, 26 shirts, you go to T-Shirt University at the mall. They have them there. That's where I got mine. Make sure you go search 26 shirts on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Unbelievable cause. They donate a ton of money to families in need, which is something that they could have done with this money they spent in honor of our 300th episode. Woo-hoo! They could have spent that money on a noble cause. No, let's rub salt in the wounds of Buffalo Sabres fans because we don't think we know we suck already. And we just didn't have the worst offseason this team has probably seen since the offseason of Gerard Brewery in terms of just absolute chaos. And no matter what way you want to look at it, we just shipped out Jack Eichel. We're getting ready to ship out Jack Eichel. You shipped out Sam Reinhart. I'm sorry, Linus Ullmark played us like a fiddle, making us think he actually wanted to come back here. That's insanity to me that anyone actually thought that he was coming back. Pre-deadline, when those reports came out that, he was looking to test free agency. Yeah, I believed it. I believed Kevin Adams should have traded him right then and there. In fact, the only two mistakes I think Kevin Adams has made since taking over as GM is the way he handled the last year's free agency period, where he could have really got a lot of value on short-term contracts with the uncertainty around the cap. I even said lead into free agency with the uncertainty in the salary cap and it probably not going up. You could probably get away with paying guys less than you normally would on a short 1 to 2 year deal. And I mean, I get I was pumped about Taylor Hall too, but that money probably would have been better spent on 2 or 3 other pieces. Got kind of like what Florida did with Anthony Duclair and Carter Verhaeghe. And I forget their other signing too. Maybe somebody can remind me their other big signing. I can't remember. They made 3 big signings with the amount of money it cost Buffalo to make one in Taylor Hall. So it's just I just can't get over where the nerve of Rangers fans in this podcast. I'm begging you, have me on your show. Bring me on. I'm begging you to bring me on. Because this is Bush League. This isn't fun and games. This isn't, let's just end the saga already. You don't think that every day, that's not on our mind? You don't think that every day we're thinking about Jack Eichel as a fan base and what's going to happen? You don't think that's on our mind and it's bugging us too and we want it to end already either? But don't fucking sit here and purchase a billboard off the 190. Off the 190. And you guys got a lot of nerve from a city that, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh. Yeah, Eric Stahl, another dud in the offseason. I just can't. I can't get over the nerve of actually thinking that, that was a respectable or a classy move, or thinking that at all that it was funny. Because Patrick Hornquist too, by the way. Patrick Hornquist was the other signing. It's just unbelievable that they think that was classy. No, it was classless. I can't get over that. I'm begging you to bring me on for episode 300 or 301, whatever. I don't care. But you guys are way more delusional than we are, or Kevin Adams is, for dragging this out as long as we are, because you guys think that players like Capo Caco are untouchable, who have in 114 games as a second overall pick has 40 total points. 40 total points. But he's untouchable. Alexis Lafreniere, untouchable. Get out of here. Absolutely get out of here. You guys are garbage. Like absolute garbage. Any way to lose respect for a fan base, that's the way. Like have me on. Please, for the love of God, have me on. Because I have a bone to pick with you guys. For the way that you think, the fact that you think that was a good way to bring clicks in, to rub salt in our wounds and twist a knife, have me on. I beg you. Because I am furious. I am fired up. And, I'll be good for clicks because that's what you care about here. That's all you did care about. I'll be good for clicks. Have me on. I'm begging you. I'll give you a few other options where you could have spent that money a lot better, rather than put up a billboard off the 190. I didn't even know it was in Buffalo. I thought you put this thing in New York. Have me on, please. Oh my God. I am ready. I'm ready. Holy shit. Well, I'll hang up and listen, because I'm not even sure how to go from here, because let's take one more look at this fucking, not that I want to get any more publicity than I already have, but it's just wild that this was put up in Buffalo, New York. Hashtag free Jack. From a fan base that thinks guys like Keandre Miller and Alex Lafreniere and Capo Caco, amongst other players, are absolutely untouchable for a top 5 center in the NHL and Jack Eichel. And that's what he is. You guys wouldn't have bought a billboard. You wouldn't have bought a billboard in an attempt to end the saga, end it already, if you didn't think Jack Eichel was that good. Put it that way. Nobody on your team not named Fox is untouchable. You guys need to get through your thick delusional skulls before you start buying billboards essentially demanding that Buffalo trade Jack Eichel to you. absolutely, it's embarrassing. You guys should be embarrassed. I'll hang up and listen.